No preparation, no training, just 8 weeks in recovery from significant surgery on my leg, doing the Valencia Marathon. What could possibly go wrong? Valencia is Spain's third largest city and considered to be a vibrant destination on the Mediterranean coast. Known for its rich history, but perhaps even more for the futuristic architecture that makes up the City of Arts and Sciences, where the Valencia Marathon is based, and of course its status as the birthplace of paella, Valencia offers an unbeatable mix of tradition and modernity. The city's mild climate and flat terrain make it an ideal location for running events like marathons all year round. The Valencia Marathon itself is a world-class event. The Marathon Valencia Trinidad Alfonso is one of the most prestigious marathons in the world and is classified as a platinum label race by World Athletics. Why it's not a major yet is beyond me. Both elite and amateur runners from across the globe like to participate in the event because it's fast and it's flat. It winds through the streets and iconic landmarks, including the Turia Gardens, and of course there's the stunning Flemish line over the water at the City of Arts and Science. Because of the perfect running conditions and the lively atmosphere at the event, Valencia has earned the nickname as the Running City, making it a bucket list race for runners who want both speed and inspiration. Most runners who go to the Valencia Marathon are really aiming for a personal best, and I would have been disappointed if I didn't achieve it. Having said that, the Valencia Marathon was under pressure to be cancelled this year because of the extreme flooding that impacted parts of the city, in particular the southern areas. Fortunately, it was able to go ahead, which was really my good luck. As I said in my introduction, I came into the Valencia Marathon without any real preparation or training. In fact, a colleague and friend who was entered into the race, and the amount of training he was doing was frankly scary. I like to enjoy my running and don't like to put myself under too much pressure to achieve new PBs. Having said that, I have recently achieved a new half marathon PB in Gandia, an equally flat and fast course in the Valencia region, so getting a new personal record for the marathon distance in Valencia should be a realistic possibility. On the other hand, in my last few runs, my left leg, which is still recovering from surgery, a deep contusion, has been complaining and is obviously very, very uncomfortable. In Gandia, I wore my Metaspeed Paris Edge running shoes. I've been out with them for a few times, but in the main, saving them for race days like Valencia, for which, in my opinion, they're ideal. They're super light and have an aggressive rocker that really encourages me to run fast. Just what I'm going to need if I should achieve a new PB. My best time for a marathon going into the Valencia Marathon was 5 hours and 16 minutes, which I achieved in Stevenage, an undulating course, so I'm running out of excuses not to get a PB. Let's see what happened. Quite a lot of people, as you can see, but it looks pretty well organised. I don't think the race could have gone much better. I achieved a new PB of 4 hours, 38 minutes and 2 seconds, which is a fantastic change on my previous best of 5 hours 19, a 41-minute reduction. Once again, the Metaspeed Edge shoes were fantastic, as were the crowd right along the course. It was only on the very outskirts of the town where the crowds were a little bit thin, but there were people everywhere. A big shout out to Richard for hosting me on the night before the marathon. The short walk from his place down to the race start was fantastic. Could things have been a bit better? Well, as far as the race organisation goes, things went well. Perhaps the biggest moan would be the very long walk from the race start to the box where the slowest runners like me had to collect. It took forever to find the white box area, and when I did arrive, I discovered there were no toilets in our box, although there were loads of unused toilets in the next box along. So people from our box went to the other box for the use of the toilet. My main problems, though, were self-inflicted. Firstly, the drink bottles that I brought were pretty tricky to use. The nozzles were very short and difficult to pull out with my feet, and they didn't stay out, making it really difficult to hydrate on the go. But the biggest issue that I had was the food bars I brought for the race. They were incredibly difficult to eat. My mouth was so dry, so chewing and swallowing the bars was almost impossible. I did manage to eat 3 of my 8 bars, but eventually gave up. I'm sure it impacted on my general energy level and affected my performance. Next time, I'll have to use energy gels or something similar. The last thing I want to mention is that it wasn't wonderful with the car parking. I did find somewhere near the race start on Saturday night and left my car there over, but I didn't feel it was super safe. I wish there could have been some allocated car parking available. Not easy in a city centre, of course. So, in summary, Valencia Marathon is definitely an event that ought to be on every runner's calendar or bucket list. It was a fantastic experience and I'll certainly be back next year. I've got a few things to work on, specifically hydration and nutrition, but I'll try to sort them out by the time I hit the next marathon in the new year.